What's up, everybody? Welcome to Big Things Kentucky, our special edition. We're going to do the Cats. You know, our last two shows, we had guest pickers from UK, and we really enjoyed that. So I figured, why not kind of keep going, because this week is going to be another big week for UK. And we got our resident Cats fan, the big Cats fan. Y'all, if y'all seen this man's, he had a cat room at one point, y'all. Posters, everything.
Hey, man, I am a UK fan at heart. True indeed. You know, it's the cameraman's favorite cameraman. Y'all back again. Back like I never left. Another edition. We talking some UK football, man, and they had a rough one down in Georgia.
I was going to say, what's your thoughts? Everybody's kind of giving their thoughts on what happened. What you think happened?
Well, I'm just going to call it like it is, Coach. Hadn't been impressed with the quarterback all year, and that kind of more of the same in the Georgia game. Thought maybe he would kind of put it together, missed some bad throws, just accuracy issues. It's plagued them all year. And just more of the same with that. Probably the other biggest thing, man, just some uncharacteristic penalties. It seemed like UK was trying to prove that they were just as physical as Georgia, but they were doing it and getting penalties. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cheap shots. You know, that's uncharacteristic of Jagger Burton jumping on the guy when he's on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just stuff that
it just didn't make sense.
Yeah, it just didn't make sense. That's not who they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so you could tell they went out of their way to try to prove that they were either just as physical as Georgia or whatever the case is. But it backfired. Whatever it was, it backfired. That didn't work. And they took us to the woodshed, man.
Man, you know, this reminded me, I've heard a lot of people talk, and I felt like this reminded me when I played at Kentucky State. It was our first year in the SIAC, and Albany State was the big dogs. And we had went like 4-0. We had won all our games, and our mantra was shock the world. And we was, you know, everything was focused on Albany, and we were going down there, and we were going to shock them.
Yeah.
And we just knew. You know, and when we got down there, we got destroyed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think, Albany, yeah. And I kind of feel like UK, you know, it was like, this was their first real, you know, this had been built up. You know, 4-0, Georgia. We done beat Kentucky, we done conquered Florida.
Yeah.
Now Georgia's next, you know, and it was like you put so much into it.
Yeah.
And it just, that was that letdown. And it just, when it went bad, it went bad.
Yeah.
So I feel like, you know, you kind of throw that out as this was a learning experience. Let's go. Yeah. Now this week, we got Missouri. Kind of the same kind of team almost. You know, Missouri's looking to go to that next level. Yeah. And we are the Missouri's Georgia in a sense. You know what I'm saying? They want to beat us. You know what I'm saying? They got to get over us.
Right.
How you feel about us taking on this Missouri team, and you got to pick for this game?
Missouri's stinky good, man. They gave LSU all they wanted, man, and they almost came away with a win in that one.
Yeah.
You know, Missouri is one of them sneaky good teams that you just don't realize is good because you don't really. I can't really tell. I don't watch Missouri unless they're playing.
You don't really put Missouri in the SEC for real.
Yeah.
They kind of like the outside.
Exactly. But my thing is this, man. This UK team can't take nothing for granted. Yep. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that margin for error to take anything for granted. So they got to approach each game being focused, laser-like focus, man. I'm thinking UK will pull it out. I want to go with UK, and that may be more my heart than my head. I haven't really looked at the analytics and kind of what the Vegas is saying. But I think UK would rebound off this. They need to rebound after a performance like that at Georgia. They laying the egg like that. Just, you know, the best thing to do is try to get a win off a performance like that. So I think UK will come out with the dub. Be a close game, man.
You got a prediction on the score?
I'm gonna say, man, that offense just can't put up points, man. So I'm gonna say 21-17. Gonna be a close one, man.
All right,
21-17.
I'm like you, man. I think with UK, you know, it's just a matter of getting on track. I love what Ray did. You know what I'm saying? We got to find that magic again. Yeah. You know, the receivers, for some reason, receivers and the quarterback is just not working right now. It's something ain't clicking. I've heard people say they feel like the quarterback's having some mental things and maybe he needs to reevaluate himself and find a good place, a happy place. So hopefully Cohen will get that together and find a happy place for him. Give him some short passes or something to kind of get his accuracy up? Because he's not hitting on anything long right now.
Nah, man. They had a chance there early in the game against Georgia to strike for a big play. Probably been a touchdown, and he just overthrew the guy, man. He was wide open. It wasn't even a throw that was contested. You know what I'm saying? All they had to do was just make the connection. Yeah. And he would have scored. And
might have had a different game.
Yeah. Well, at least momentum would have shifted a little bit and gave us a chance to put up more than we scored 7 points, 10 points. Wasn't many. You know what I'm saying? I got lost track.
Well, I'm going to go like you. I think UK, I'm going to go 31-17 UK. I think me and you both agree by 17 for Missouri, though.
Yeah. You got UK putting up 31 points.
I think 31, man. Okay. I think to get the running game going, like I said, it's kind of like, hey, man, especially Jagger, like, look, man, you lost your cool,
Right.
And already, they had the position switch. It's just like, man, settle yourself, young man.
Relax, man.
Yeah.
Relax.
Get back to playing. Do what you do, and let's ball.
Right. Definitely, man. So, looking for UK to rebound. We'll see what happens, man.
All right. And that's the Big Things Kentucky UK forecast.
Yes, sir.